Okay, so we survived the dust storm, and we've got a van here that was put together by Paul. He has worked on this for a couple of years. This is your third year out, is that right?
Yes, my fourth year out.
Fourth year out. So Paul is going to give us a quick tour, and I just wanted to say I think this is a really well thought out van, and so let's see what a van dweller van looks like.
Okay, what we have here is we got a 1994 Chevy van here. It was a conversion when I bought it. Bought it off of eBay for $3,500. I had 85,000 miles when I bought it, and I decided to customize it because my camper van was in an accident, and I just decided to make another camper van my way.
So you got the typical bed in the back?
Yeah, I have the typical bed in the back, and it's a 6x6. I built it to put all my storage space underneath, so I have a lot of storage underneath. I keep all my provisions on one side and more provisions on the other side, and put the bed right down the middle.
Okay, so you've got basically one room for one person there, and storage on either side and underneath.
Yes, and underneath. Yes.
Okay, I like the hammock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It works well. It works well.
That's not for a person, that's just for storage, right?
No, no, the hammocks, no, those are just for provisions.
Okay.
I got those at the junkyard, and they're just a little cargo nets that go in the back of your car.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just want to point out the method of checking the voltage of the solar panels using the Harbor Freight voltmeter. That's a good one. And cooking, you do your cooking on the butane stove?
Yes, I have a butane stove for indoor use.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 12-volt refrigerator. It's called the Norcold. This refrigerator is 22 years old. This come out of my original camper van.
Okay.
And I went ahead and kept it. I also kept the sink from the camper van, and I built myself a custom cabinet to put it in there.
Okay.
I have a 10-gallon water tank underneath with a SureFlow water pump, so I have water at will.
Okay.
Yeah, which is good to have water at will.
That's really nice.
Also installed a fantastic fan upstairs.
Okay.
And I put a 12-volt light upstairs. If I need light, I got light for at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I also installed 2 solar panels on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I can step on the bumper and take a look at that. And before I do, rear carrier and spare tire.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here, step here. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, upstairs I have 130 watts, and I have another 100-watt panel up on top.
Okay, so 230 on top of the van, and then you've got that other panel that I see around.
Here. This is my mobile one that I can actually use when the sun's not cooperating.
Okay.
And that's an additional 50 watts, and those are monocrystalline panels.
Okay, so you got 230 plus 50, so, and the one that you can point at the sun is going to be a lot more efficient.
Yes.
It's going to pump a lot more amps.
Yeah. I could show you my battery bank, but it's in the back of the van.
It's kind of buried. Now, what do you have for batteries?
I have 4 Trojan T105s.
Okay.
Yeah, and that gives me plenty of power all night long that I need for my nighttime use.
And it powers your fridge, so
it powers my fridge.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, at no cost.
And you're not connected to the starter battery?
No, I haven't put an isolator in yet.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that.
The panel here, how do you connect this panel into your system?
I put a pigtail. Come around the side.
That looks like Renogy connectors.
Yeah. I put an extra link on the back of my solar panels, and I made a pigtail that goes across, and I just plug it in and unplug it. Takes me 1 minute, and then I put this underneath where my storage compartment is. And yeah.
And the rear carrier seems to be a pretty important part of most storage systems because there's always more junk to carry than space.
And I modified it. I put my bike rack. It's supposed to go in the hitch.
Okay.
but I modified it and I added it to my cargo hitch, so now I can have a bike and cargo at the same time.
So I saw that earlier, and there's a couple of U-bolts, or maybe 4 U-bolts, maybe holding that down to the rear carrier. And the interesting thing is he can grab these things like they're handlebars and kind of leverage the carrier up into the hitch receiver,
Yeah.
which worked really well. I was kind of impressed with that.
And they're very nimble too. You can actually take it off and put it on very quickly by yourself. I worked the system out, and I put myself a little. Normally, I'll put my license plate on the back here for when I'm traveling down the road.
Oh, okay.
So I got my little tail light.
Yeah, because that's a legal requirement, is that it be lighted.
Yeah.
Okay. You got hooks for an awning?
Yes.
Are those spaced out just to fit a regular awning?
No, I actually customized the tarp itself. I just put the
Okay.
grommets in myself and I pounded them in and
Okay.
kind of made it out that way. We've been moving around so much lately, I just haven't had a chance to erect it.
So how long would you typically go on a trip?
Well, I'm on my 3rd month.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
I haven't really
that's a long time.
committed myself to full timing, but I still like to get out here and hang out with some other fellow van dwellers or campers or people that are just doing it in an RV. So we're all one big happy family.
So how about heating?
Heating, I have myself a Mr. Heater, like most people do. And I carry myself a 30-pound gallon of propane, and I use it for my cooking and I use it for my heat.
Okay. And toilet?
My toilet, I have a porta potty. Keep it covered up so nobody has to look. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yep.
And it really works.
Where do you dump it?
I dump it at a dump station.
Okay.
I take it to, and that takes. I can use this a couple of weeks before I actually got to go to a dump station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I got chemicals in it, so it doesn't smell the van up.
Yeah. So your lounge chair here, I mean, that's pretty important to have a good lounge chair.
Yeah, it's good to have and it's quick release bolts, and I just turn it around.
Okay.
And it takes me 2 minutes, and I can turn it back around, and I'm ready to go on the road again if I have a passenger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, this looks great. I think this would be a very comfortable home.
Yes, for an older vehicle, for a 22-year-old vehicle, it serves me well.
Okay. Well, thank you for the tour, Paul.
You're welcome, Paul.